To be or not to be, that is the question. Well, not the question that I want to ask today, because I feel like the lines are blurred now when it comes to what and who is a bogan. The criteria for what makes up the terminology of bogan.
Boganhood.
133353. I want to hear your thoughts on this, because it was brought to my attention that somebody on another radio station was discussing my boganism.
His missus
That's me.
stormed past me on the freeway one morning at 4:30 in the morning in her bogan vehicle. So the Parkers are very well-known bogans around Brisbane.
How dare you?
How'd they identify you, though?
The Ford Mustang is the number one selling sports car in Australia.
Margaux.
Thank you very much.
It had Margaux on the number plate of the Mustang.
Could I just say that personalised plates potentially
Are bogans.
part of the
Potentially a wanker, but not a bogan.
No,
I don't
that's-
think that
no.
stipulates boganism.
That's part of the constellation that defines bogan.
Boganism's about your speech, your clothing, your attitude, and sometimes your behaviour. I think the four of those, they're the main four categories.
Well, I don't necessarily class myself as a
Does
bogan.
your husband, okay, let's take the Parkers as an example of bogans. Does he think that wearing a shirt to a supermarket is optional?
No,
Will he always
not
have
a
a shirt?
supermarket.
Where will he not wear a shirt? Quite often. He
At the gym?
oh.
He won't wear a shirt. At the beach, he won't wear. He would never
Oh,
not
shirt
wear a
beach is
shirt
okay.
to the.
Okay, that's
He
all
might
right.
wear a loosely button-up shirt, maybe 3 or 4 buttons deep.
Barefoot?
Whoa,
will he
hold
go,
on,
will he
hold
go
on.
barefoot
That's
to the
Greek.
IGA?
It's European, Marto.
Yeah.
I know. We discussed it on the podcast yesterday, though. This is what we were chatting about. He's a bogan. Like, I'm not a bogan, am I?
Yeah,
Because I
big
like.
time.
Oh,
Yeah,
But it's not a bad thing.
so am I.
It's good. Bogans are lovely. They're
Yeah,
awesome.
they're real.
Yeah.
Bogans are real.
Bogans are great. You spend heaps of money. You like driving, big.
Do you know there's more bogans than non-bogans? Let's take Brisbane as an example. Let's say there's 1 million
you
people
would
live
say
in Brisbane. I reckon
non-bogans are the minority.
non-bogans, yeah. There'd only be 200,000 non-bogans. There'd be 800,000 of us bogans.
Hmm.
And the rest, yeah. So we rule.
Yeah, but where did bogan come from? Where did that term come
All right,
from?
in Brisbane, I'll give you a quick history lesson. It used to be Bevans. When I grew up in the 70s, it was, you're such a Bevan.
And what were bevans?
And then Bevans were
bogan,
bogans, but then Victorians, we didn't know what bogans were
I need to
until
clarify that.
so many Victorians came up here in the 70s and 80s, and they brought the word with them, bogans, because in Sydney it's Westie. They call them West. Oh, you're such a Westie.
Oh, like Parramatta Penrith.
in
They're a
Melbourne, they
Westie.
called them bogans.
So like tattoos, singlets, missing tooth. But wouldn't you then say they're low
thongs for weddings.
socioeconomic, whereas you're now stating that bogans are cashed up?
I don't reckon
necessarily.
it's a money thing.
Yeah, it's not.
It's
nothing.
an attitude
It's
thing.
Attitude.
How you spend your money is what makes
Because
you
I'm
a
like,
bogan.
I'm a car enthusiast. We
Yep.
caravan,
Yep.
we're-
Bogan.
that's just
Tickety
living
tick.
life.
Tick, tick.
That's
Bogan.
not boganism, is it?
Bogans say living life. That's a huge.
Yeah.
If anyone who says I'm just living life, bogan.
You're right with the teeth, though. It's like, there's me. I'm right on top
Well,
of
I'm
that.
not missing any teeth.
How many times did Corey mow the lawn
No, you
in
don't
the
have to
last
tick them off.
fortnight?
Yeah. More than once?
4 times.
4 times.
Because bogans want a lawn. You won't find a bogan living in an apartment. They like to look over their property with prowess.
No bogans
No.
in apartments.
No, bogan's not living in an apartment.
That's
No
why I'm
way.
having trouble with it at the moment.
Because
I
you're a
need to break
bogan
loose.
living in an apartment.
Yeah. But I
You
try.
even had to give up your bogan dog, the red kelpie, Ted.
That's a problem.
Is that a bogan
I'll
dog?
probably get a poodle now or something. No, I won't.
Well, I've got poodles. Bogans don't have poodles, do
No,
they?
you're a try-hard. You're
Oh.
trying to get
I'm trying
out of
not to
being
be a bogan.
Hence
What?
the denial.
You're keeping it. You're trying to push it down, but it just keeps coming up. It's
133353.
This.
You might identify.
Makes a bogan.
What makes a
natural.
bogan?
What makes a
bogan?
bogan?
You might identify as a bogan. What's the criteria that you fit into of boganism?
Oh,
Or
if when you mow your lawn, you find 3 cars in your yard that you didn't know about, you're a bogan.
that you didn't know about. The
One
grass has just
333.
overrun it.
Yeah. Here's that jet ski we
Well,
lost.
you might be a not a bogan. You might class yourself as a non-bogan, the minority of our population. What do you observe of boganism?
If you're at dinner and your 12-year-old is vaping, you're a bogan. All right?
What about if your 12-year-old at dinner is filthy at the bikini ban? He wants to see bums on the beach when he's 12 years old.
You're talking about...
I'm not naming names. I'm just saying there was disappointment at the dinner table last night over the talk of banning of the bikini.
Your son is a bogan.
What makes a
If
bogan?
you've been married 3 times and you've still got the same last night, oh no, that's incest.
What about if you hyphenate your name? Keep your maiden name, hyphenate your married
Just
name.
keep hyphenating with all your new husbands.
If you've got hyphenated first names, you're a bogan
Kids
as well.
with certain names, Jackson, Jaden, Braden, Caden.
Hang on, Margot, your children. There's lots of Y's creeping in
My
there.
kids' names are cool. They're not bogan.
That's what bogans say about their kids' names. Gave Marto a bit of tradie advice last week.
Did you?
Marto? Yeah, Margo,
Oh, was it
How is your
tradie-
apprenticeship going, Dan?
yeah, slowly but surely. Marto's taken me under his wing.
You're like Felice Kafusi, just doing 1 day a week, and it's taken you
No,
8 years to be a carpenter.
He's not a carpenter's arsehole. Let's be fair dinkum. He is an electrical engineer. You are qualified fully. And
Actually, proper smart.
yeah, you worked as an electrical engineer for a few years and then went radio's better, which doesn't say much for electrical engineering. But what you did steer me into was fans, ceiling fans, and he put them in. Are you allowed to say?
Did he
put 'em
send
in
you the
yourself?
same fan that he sent me?
Did you get?
Are you getting a commission on fans or something? Are you?
I
I
should.
already bought mine. Mine arrived on last week.
The Noosa? Is it the Noosa?
Noosa, yeah.
Yeah,
And
see, same one he sold me.
Yeah,
Just call me
because-
Dan Fancy. I should be making money off this.
two
fan.
ceiling fans, and you said they move really quickly and they run on DC, not AC
Yeah.
power, and you're good to your word, mate. They were fabulous.
The
You
DC's
installed them over
quiet.
the weekend, did you?
Put them in over the weekend, and they were unbelievable over at Morton Island, and it was hot as hell. And our fans, it was like that movie.
they hum?
That's
in
why.
those-
Yeah, they-
Mine are the
Too
same.
slow.
You get
and
that
they
AC
noise.
hum, you turn them on, they go.
And Kath won't let them on. She
And
says
then
it's
it's like-
driving me insane, so no fan.
So get
And
a
we haven't got
DC one.
aircon or anything.
You
We've
need
only
a-
got fans, ceiling fans, and we put them in and just went, Burko.
You're welcome.
Marto,
Yeah,
can
well
I
done.
ask you, Dan, you divulged to us that it took you how long to install one fan, being an electrical engineer?
Yeah. So
Not an electrician.
first time I'd done it, much like a flat pack from IKEA. It was honestly took me about 4 hours to put this
4
one in.
hours for one
I had to
fan.
build it on the. I'd replaced it before with an AC one, again a humming, annoying one. That was a bit quicker. This one I found slightly fiddly.
Okay.
Marto got some professionals to do
Oh,
his.
Marto, you didn't do it yourself?
So your two took how long? 4 hours, and they had along the
no,
second
he did
one.
one in 4 hours.
No, honestly, the DC fan that I recommended you took me about 4 hours to put in.
I put both of mine in. Both of mine were in. No, not the eye. Both of mine were operational, I reckon, within 18 minutes. Both. And I dropped the eye because what happened? I was there at Morton and there was a 50th birthday party going on. There was about 18 people having fun in the house, and I'm out the back in the shed. And two of them and the lady having the 50th said, "We've got 5 electricians here." I went, "What?"
Incredible.
And I said, "Send down your 2 best men." And they came down and they were faster because I'm used to my, hey, Cole, if you're listening, my old electrician, he's slow as, he's getting old as me. And he'd take forever. These two, it was a father-son operation. And they were like, I said, do you two work together? No, they've now split. The son said I couldn't work with Dad anymore. But for years and years, they worked together. They were the greatest team of a pair of electricians I've ever seen. It was
Margo,
great.
do you want to hear the review on the fan?
What?
Calls into question slightly whether Marto is still off the grog.
No, I started drinking again on Friday, but not very
I
much.
can tell. I got a little tour. He sent me a video on
yeah, I
WhatsApp.
seen it.
Oh,
Have a
that's
look at my
cute.
fan. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mate, you weren't wrong. This fan is a f***ing cracker, so that's our little outdoor area.
Okay.
Well, there's all sorts of shenanigans going on up there. This thing is making no f***ing noise.
All right, that's enough.
And quick rotation, I think that's only on 4. And then this motherfucker. I think that's on 5.
All right, that's a
Here's
private video I sent. No, listen, you almost let one through there.
I think we might not have censored one.
It was.
Sorry, apologies.
It was quarter to
That's
10
an
on Friday
impressive
night.
review, Marto.
Yeah, it was. But it was
10
impressive.
stars.
I should get this to that Noosa
more
fan
so.
company. They should put
Let's get off the
They
fans
should
here.
put that. He's an ambassador now.
a fan ambassador.
Fan
Let's get off the fans.
He could be a fanfluencer.
That's very embarrassing. I will not see you to send you any videos anymore.
Oh, no,
if I
don't
know
take
you're
me
gonna
off the
play.
subscriber list.
Yeah.
That
Well, I
made
wasn't
my
even
night.
on it.
All
Can
right.
you start sending me videos?
He's only fans.
No, not those ones.
No, him reviewing fans.
He accidentally sent me one once. No, I'm kidding. You didn't. No, you didn't.
No, Marto's only fans is just him talking about various fans and just reviewing.
Hey, Glenn from Dormer says, not my funeral, but I'm stealing the idea from the internerds. Giving everyone at my funeral a taser.
Oh.
Last person standing gets all my stuff. Have a great day.
Right.
So just everyone tasering each
No,
other.
I don't think it'd be casual taser. I think we need the other taser.
This bloke will win.
Aggressive taser.
Do you guys remember when tasers came into the Queensland Police Force? To get one, to carry one, you had to get shot by one. Do you remember that?
They've changed that now.
Oh, you don't have to?
Well, remember I went out to
someone
do
had a
the
heart
police
problem.
course?
Yeah.
They said pepper spray, yes. Taser, no.
Right.
Why? Because of heart problems?
Well, you don't have to, but you can. So if I said to a few of them out there, have you guys been tasered? About half of them said, yeah, we volunteered to get it done. It's a way to thin out the force, though, isn't it?
I wouldn't do it.
Like, if you die from getting tasered or you end up in hospital, well, you're going to be the best, like on the front lines at protecting Queensland anyway. If you're that close to the edge.
Well, you got to be committed. Like I remember, I walked past our tobacconist, and the chick who works there, she's always durrying, and that's the sort of commitment you need. Like at a kebab shop, I want fat bastards to be serving me. Don't you? Like
When I
they've
walk
been
in-
eating the product.
When I walk into an eyebrow waxing appointment, I
do you-
always look at her eyebrows.
Yeah.
Like a hairdresser, right? You are
Well, just think
Tattoo
about it,
art.
though.
you are the image of your
Careful,
product.
though, because if there's two hairdressers and one's got a good haircut and one's got a shit haircut.
Who did the haircut?
Thank you. So go to the one with the shit haircut because he did the other bloke's hair.
And he's actually good, but
like-
he's got shit hair.
Like a dentist, too. There's two dentists in
bad teeth.
town. One's got good teeth and bad.
Oh, God.
Go to the one with shit teeth.
And if you're going to a proctologist, go to the one with little fingers.
Marto's got big fat sausage fingers.
Yeah,
you
well,
wouldn't want him doing yours, Dan.
Oh,
You'd want
no.
Dan doing yours, Marto.
Look how
Yeah,
long I
little
could get
skinny
all,
fingers,
all
look at
the way
them.
up there, couldn't I? Look at
I'd want some
have
tiny
a
little
go.
4'8" jockey doing.
that. Bend over, Marto.
Yeah.
Let me have a crack.
Try to relax your anus.
Let's move on to the next text message before we lose control.
Who? Chucky from Buchan?
Yeah.
Haven't heard from him for a while.
No, we
yeah,
haven't either.
Chucky.
Oh, yeah, this is my mate who fell off a ladder and I gave him a V and a
Diet Coke.
a
Vanilla
vanilla
Coke.
Coke because he felt sleepy. He banged his head. So
Why
I
did
gave
you,
him
Alfred?
double.
Why did you have a vanilla Coke in your house?
My
Who
wife-
are
Have you seen his hands?
Back to that.
My wife loves them and the raspberry ones. Raspberry
You know
Cokes
which
are-
weekend the
loves them.
Mardi Gras is on, don't you?
They're for my wife, and she's not gay, although we haven't had sex in a while, so I can't verify it. she actually, this is how she wakes up every morning.
Today I feel gay.
When I hit her up,
Chucky
maybe
from
today's the
Buchan.
day. No, I'm a lesbian today. Sorry, champion.
Chucky's a ceramic tile, and he said he's been in construction for over 45 years. His concussion rule, because you were asking what's the rules, no blood, no harm, no foul, get back to work.
That's so true.
So if there's blood, what do? Vanilla Coke and a V?
No, you get the
Lick
duct
it up.
tape out of the van and just strap her up and back to work.
Back to work.
I got it. I was chopping a tree down. Told you, both me and the
Not
bloke who
Dan's
was
tree,
down.
not the illegal council
proper,
tree that you cut
Ooh,
down.
that never
a
happened.
proper tree the other day.
Tree
And
that
I-
didn't happen.
But one hit me in the head. I'm on the roof. I've got concussion.
Why were you standing
And then-
under it?
What?
When you cut?
Oh, no, it was a really weird situation because we were cutting over the top of a power line. It gets even better. It gets better. And
Do you think
after during the concussion, I was getting wobbly on the roof and almost touched the power.
No.
Anyway.
You idiot.
Did you have rubber thongs on?
No, I actually had footwear on.
Proper boots?
If you
Yeah,
touched
had
a
my Crocs
power,
on.
it wouldn't matter.
Proper
Crocs
work
be-
boots.
Would,
No, if you
would
touch
Crocs insulate you?
a power line,
Yeah.
it's game over. It's
Nah.
11 kilovolts or something.
No, but why can possums...
Why do the birds?
Yeah, why can
Because they're not
birds...
touching the earth. So if you're touching the roof or a tree and you touch the power line, the birds aren't touching the
So
ground.
if I just jump up and
Jump
grab
on and
it,
grabbed it.
If you
and
were
do
to
a chin
grab-
up.
So the current will
happen
take
then?
the path of least resistance,
Yeah.
which is a tiny little bit through you because you're a fair bit of resistance against the current, but mainly it'll go through the wire.
But if I grabbed onto a possum and hung off the possum, I wouldn't get electrocuted.
Well, if you touch the ground,
I'm not touching the ground. So if you tried to taser me and I was jumping up in the air, it wouldn't hurt.
no, because the current is going through you from the taser. It's forcing the current through
And
your
it's
body.
connected.
Because, okay, if you had a wire between the two taser wires, the current would go through that.
Well,
but there
why
is
do-
no wire. You
All right,
complete the
I'm bored
circuit.
now.
But
Yeah,
no,
sorry.
when
been
lightning
nice.
hits
Bye.
you and you got a pair of Crocs on,
Margot's actually leaving. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, so the lightning's going through you to the ground. You are the wire. So
It's good to be back.
unless you're dead, go back to work.
Give me some more electrical engineering questions, please. I finally feel useful for once. Have you put those fans up yet?
No, they're in the back of Kat's car.
See you, Margot.
Come over.
Are you You'll hang around and talk to me about electricity, won't you?
No,
So
I'm bored now.
V
too.
equals IR. Voltage equals current times resistance.
Industrial relations.
No. Current. Oh, did you just fart during the middle of my TED talk?
No.
What was that noise?
Oh, that was the but this. Hear that?
Okay, so
Now
what
I
else?
can't replicate it. I do look sus.
So
Oh, no, I can't.
the current will take the
Can
path
you
of
still
least
do an
resistance.
arm fart?
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
I can't. My hands are too big.
Ready?
Oh, that's me.
I'll show you. Ready?
Yeah.
And pretty good, huh? I'll do a real one. Ready?
Okay, children. Oh, that's
How about this?
outstanding. Because you've got to teach your children. It's the funniest thing before they go to school. If they can arm fart. Oh,
You know what interrupts the process a bit is underarm hair. When
I
you
know.
go
Is
there.
that it?
How about this? I'm putting my two hands together like I'm clapping above the
Can
microphone.
you do just farts like that? Oh, my God.
How quickly do we get to farts after Margaux left? Wait, now let me play
what
you a
else you
song.
got? What else you got?
I'll play you a song.
Yeah. Oh, what a time to be
How about
alive.
this? What song's this?
Oh.
Ready?
Hey.
Margaux,
Come on, we got a meeting.
guess the song
No,
quickly.
we're doing arm farts.
If
Been
you
here for too long.
if you guess this
No.
song, I'll leave. All right, we'll all leave. Okay.
All right, are you ready?
We did farts as soon as you walked out. We started talking about farts. Ready?
Another one bites the dust.
Oh, bugger. Right, you